Okay, so today we're going to show Bobby Witt here. He's going to do a four-step pattern, and I want to dispel a couple of myths because I put a lot of fielding videos up, and a lot of times when I put a play like this, people are like, you can't use four steps, you'll never get the runner out. I want to show you how it works. Let's talk about two steps and four steps, and then we're also going to talk about fielders that field the ball and then pat the ball in the center of their chest. So here's the ground ball. Bobby's going to field it. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and he's going to throw it over to first. He's going to have plenty of time here. So keep in mind, anytime you get a ball as an infielder, the things you need to know, let's stop it for a second. You need to know the speed of the runner. You need to know the speed of the ball. That's going to dictate how much you charge the ball, how quickly you have to get rid of the ball. So every fielder has an internal clock. So speed of the ball, speed of the runner are two huge parts of that internal clock to let you know when you need to release it. It also depends a little bit on your arm strength. Obviously, the stronger your arm, the less quick you have to release the ball. If you have a weak arm, you're going to have to release it much quicker. But on a play here, when you're fielding, you can do this in two ways. So you can either go 2 steps or 4 steps. We use a 4-step pattern when we have time. So because he has time here, the ball's hit hard, the runner's barely out of the batter's box. He's going to field it. He's going to bring it to center. He's going to go right, left, right, left. And you'll see this done two ways. The first way is you'll see the fielder cross the right foot over. So they'll field it. They'll cross over in front. Then they'll go left. And then now they'll go right to left, left to target. You'll see some players just go right to left, left to target, right to left, left to target. But here you see crossover. And now you see right to left, left to target. And throw. And again, you see you have plenty of time. Now, if this ball was hit slower, then his internal clock would have told him, I need to first come get this ball a little bit more. So I would have had to charge it and get into it, but I would have probably gone 2 steps. So not every play has to be 2 steps. I put up so many videos. Like I said, we'll show our team's training and people will be like, if we're working on 4 steps, people will be like, you'll never get anyone out. They'll always be safe. That's not true. You have to practice 2 and 4 steps because not every play requires 2 steps. Not every play requires 4 steps. We tell our infielders you need to have multiple tools in the toolbox. So that's the first thing I want to say. The second thing is anytime you do a 4-step pattern, what you're going to notice most fielders do is they pat the glove. So they field the ball. They bring it to center. Now he's going to go right, left. Now his hands come apart. Then they tap again. And he throws. And so same thing. It's kind of an old school thing. People be like, you can't pat the glove, never pat the glove. If you watch any really good infielder, any infield at a high level, if they go 4 steps, they almost never just keep the glove right in the center like this the whole time. This just puts you in rhythm. And again, you have plenty of time. You're going to take another step. So patting the glove means nothing. Now, if it was a 2-step pattern, you just bring the ball up and throw it. You wouldn't pat the glove. But on a 4-step, you have time and your body just naturally gets synced back up again because you're taking 4 steps. It naturally gets synced up by tapping as you're starting to move that right foot to left for a second time, and then you throw. So I think it's really important to watch really good players because there's so much in baseball where it's very, I don't want to call it old school thinking, but I guess I'll call it that, where people will say, this can't be done. You can't do that. No one does this. And I always say, watch the game. Just watch the best players in the league. They do 4 steps. They pat the glove. Certain times you can do it, certain times you can't. You just have to understand fielding and understand when you can use 2 steps and 4 steps and when you can pat the glove on a 4-step and when you can't on a 2-step. And then we go from there. So hopefully that clarifies some things. If you want to learn more about infield play, we've got a course in the description box below, Elite Infield Play. I cover everything when it comes to being the best infielder you can possibly be. So we talk about all the mechanics that big leaguers use, whether it's forehand, slow rollers, backhands, 2 steps, 4 steps. We get into everything. Click the box below. Check it out. That's all we have. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and we'll talk to you later.